أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما ربنا زدنا علما ربنا زدنا علما اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا وزدنا علما اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا آمين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My dear brothers and sisters here, how are you all? Hope you all are in best state of health and iman. Hope and pray that you are all in good state of health. Ameen summa ameen. Come on, make use of the chat box, please. Let's keep it an interactive and engaging session, inshallah ta'ala. So, alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers here. Okay. We are into the day 7th of this course, right? Subhanallah. 7 days have passed by so fast, right, dear sisters and brothers? So we are into the day 7th of this course, and alhamdulillah, only 2 more days left for the completion, right? So are you all excited for the completion? Was the time spent worth it? Yes, barakallah, dear sisters and brothers, alhamdulillah. So this is what we need. We as a Muslim and Muslimah, we all, yes, subhanallah, we all look for a greater purpose, right? Barakallah. We all search for a greater purpose. We all search for a thing called as the akhirah through our course, right? So we all see for the ways through which we can earn our akhirah as well as dunya as well, right? Subhanallah. So let's rectify our intentions and begin with Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Seek help from Almighty Allah throughout so that you will be able to put your skill that you're learning on a best platform, inshallah ta'ala. So come on, dear sisters and brothers, let's all continue this journey of being more productive with our smartphones or the laptops that we have in our hand, inshallah. So come on, let me just recap whatever we had dealt in the last class. Can you all just type in what we just went through in the last session? Come on, dear sisters and brothers, type in the chat box what was dealt in the last class. It was about business cards, right? We learned how to make our own business cards and how to make a business card for as an educator or for a professional use or for the business purposes as well, right? Also the letterheads, yes, even the letterheads were discussed. Okay, this was just a mock-up that we created, and we can do it in a beautiful way, right? Subhanallah, this was the thing that we learned, and then we learned how to make the letterheads. We went through some of the concepts of how to generate your own QR code, how to create a menus, how to create the brochures on and more, right? We also learned something called as the grids, and we also learned something called as the margins, and also the print bleed and more, right? So alhamdulillah, this was the homework assigned, and all of you have done your homework, all of you have submitted your homework excellently, dear sisters and brothers here. Barakallahu fiki. So alhamdulillah, now we are going to begin the day 7th of this course, and today's course is very, very, very important to you all. Today's day, inshallah ta'ala, you are going to learn how we are going to make the business flyers, fine, inshallah, business sale flyers, or the banners also, inshallah. If you get the clients who are asking you to make a banner, you will also be able to make that, inshallah ta'ala. I'm going to teach you some tricks, tactics, how you're going to generate, how you're going to design the sales advertisement flyers, or this business banners or marketing flyers, whatever we say regarding the businesses, inshallah, we're going to learn it in today's session. Are you all ready for today's class? So inshallah, ready to grasp more, ready to create more, ready to unleash your creativity with this application named as the Canva, right? Subhanallah, we have so many things to offer you in this course, and we have so many options to serve through. We have so many options in Canva that is undiscovered, which we have not yet seen, right? So inshallah, we will see it all, inshallah ta'ala, in next 2 days, and also in today's class. Okay, so come on, let's all start with urge to do more, urge to learn more, inshallah ta'ala. So come on, dear sisters and brothers, I want you all to be ready with the two devices, and also I want you all to keep your Canva open, inshallah. So let me just begin without any delay. I just want you all to practice along with me without any if you find it like you're not matching my pace, I want you all to do it all along. Write some things that you are not finding it like you cannot do it. You can do it after the class, inshallah ta'ala, or if you have any doubts you can ping me here itself, or after this session you can just ping me, inshallah. I'll help you out throughout, your sisters and brothers, fine. So inshallah ta'ala, so we are into this Canva software from past 7 days, right? Past 6 days, mashallah, alhamdulillah. So come on, we are going to create the business flyers in today's session, fine. So we are first of all, this is a Canva homepage, and let me just start with the custom size. Okay, if you want to start with the custom size, you can start with the custom size, or in whichever way you want you can start. Okay, we'll start with a simple business sale flyer, fine. So what we'll do is we can take any of it, okay? Because the business sales flyers, or what we say the banners, if it is a banner, dear sisters and brothers, please remember a few of the concepts that I'm telling you, fine. If it is a banner that you're designing, okay, it's a banner. If it is a banner, then you need to get the dimensions, okay? You need to get the dimensions from the clients, fine. Dimensions should be told by the client. Client will tell you the dimensions, if it is this much feet, or if it is this much inches, or something like that. You just have to put the custom size and change it to the inches, or the whichever they tell. You need to tell them, you have to say that in inches. If they say in the fits, then you have to change that size to inches using the Google. Or if you can do it, you're good at mathematics, do it yourself and assign it in inches. See here, you have inches, millimeters and centimeters. Fine, dear sisters and brothers. If they tell you this much fit I need, you just, for example, they say a 7 foot banner I want, a 7 feet height and 5 feet width. If they say you in that way, then you need to move to the Google and convert the fits into inches. Okay, we have inches here, in, okay, and then give it to the width. Okay, if you do not understand how to take up the fit value, take up inches value, ask them to tell the dimensions in the inches. Okay, so when they say you in the inches, you just add on the inches. For example, if they tell you 30 inches width, 30-inch width, and height should be 50 inches, you just have to do it and create the new design. Take it from me, whatever you're going to design, inshallah ta'ala, that will be the excellent copy. That will look excellently when it comes in the form of the banners out in the supermarkets, or onto the shops, or wherever you're going to post it up, inshallah ta'ala. You will be getting the clients, dear sisters and brothers. Do not worry. Once you put out that you are the, what we say, you are the graphic designer, then inshallah you will see the people who are the clients who are getting to you to make their projects from you. Okay, first, one important thing, you have to be very confident that you will be able to create things. Okay, inshallah, you have to reach such a level. First important thing is you have to reach such a level in which you get the confidence that I can make the flyers for the clients as well. Okay, so inshallah, then you can just start off. You can move to the Fever application and see how many Canva designers are there over there. Fine. So you can just check out over there as well. So now we are going to design a flyer. This is a big banner that we are designing. For the big banner case, what is included is it costs too much. For example, if you want to charge for a big banner, they actually give you lots of details for a big banner. Like they'll give you this many stocks you need to add there. Yesterday probably it was something like the Smart Buy supermarket. Over there it was each and every this list they will give. I'll show you in the projects which I have done for some of the supermarkets or as such, so that at least some of it might inspire you. This was also for a supermarket. Okay, just a moment, inshallah. Okay, this one, there are some privacy concerns. Okay, I'll just show you what is it about self. Okay, from about self. So these are some of the sales flyers that you all can make in this way. This is the first one, the sales flyer. This is a big banner that they have prepared out of this sales flyer. Okay, this was probably made of 10 feet height and 6 feet width. Yes, it was of that. Okay, and the next part that we have created, it was they wanted a simple banner. Okay, and even the color was told. You have to be very when you get the clients, you need to ask about it. Fine. You need to ask about it, that what content you want, which things you want. Okay, they will be telling you what you need to add there, what you need to subtract from there, or what you're going to put it out there. For example, dear sisters and brothers, if you receive one client, okay, one client based on any, what we say, any this, they will become the repeated client. Remember, they will actually become your repeated client, because when they get a best graphic designer like you, then how will they leave it, right? How will they, because the supermarkets or the great sales bazaars, or whatever we say, they actually have a kind of, what we say, they have offers every now and then, right? They have offers every now and then. So what they prefer, they prefer a graphic designer for them throughout the year, right? For every month at least they'll give you 2 to 3 projects to do. Fine, you all can make it, inshallah, in the best and best way, dear sisters and brothers. So some of the flyers that I have made, this was totally reddish flyer, okay, which was asked. And this, there was no usage of the, what I say, there was no usage of any of the templates. Okay, we did not make use of any templates, because templates was not the concern that time. So actually you can make this without any usage of templates, and the sales banners and something should be very attractive, so that the customers get attracted. Fine, so come on, we are going to start with Bismillah Rahman Rahim. First, before the banners, let me just start with the small sales projects. Okay, banners are greater projects, and you can charge around 2 to 3K for single banner graphic designing. Okay, this is just the tip that I'm giving you all. Fine, a hint that I can all say. The simple sales flyers that you find here and there, like Ramadan sales, like what we say, the festive sales and something like that, they put a single product piece. For example, okay, I'll just put a custom size, or if let it be an Instagram post, whichever you want. You can just start with the aspect ratio. For example, let me have it in kind of, okay, whichever you want, your sisters and brothers. Should I take it an Instagram post? Post would be a square, no need. If you want, you can just search for a sales size itself. Okay, sales Facebook cover and all, they have sales Instagram post portrait. This would be okay to go with. Okay, how much can we charge for school template, like for publicity with all info from school? Okay, dear sister, you can charge it's based on your skill, dear sisters and brothers. We cannot say, because you go on the Fever and see, they actually charge $20, $40 for each flyer. Okay, the $40 converted to $20 converted to the Indian rupee is around 1,700. So that is totally yours. Okay, it's totally yours way. How well you value the skill, that is totally your what we say, your way of doing things. Fine, if you want to charge it minimal, you can charge minimal. If you want to charge extremely high, you can charge. It's totally your and the clients what we say, a perspective. Fine, so now I'm just gonna create a simple, you have so many templates, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, you have so many templates, you can just take the templates and do it. I already told you, you can take the templates and make any such of the flyers or something like that. Fine, so now I'm just gonna say is show you one to two ideas that we can create by ourselves. Fine, so now I'll give you some hints, some things that you all can start with. I already told you what you're going to start with. You're going to start with a color palette and also with the font combination. Fine, now let me just start off. I'll go to the combinations. I'll see the combinations if I have. I'll just put simple mock combinations. Okay, I do not want this itself, but I'm just putting the combination, so that let me have the text as well as this assigned without any what we say, without any delay. Let me just write the text that I want to write, and then we can just change the fonts, text, everything. Okay, then okay, this one, let me just what I think. Okay, let me just design a sales flyer for the for my own. Okay, for ourselves, or for anyone one who is having what we say, for a cafeteria or something, like the coffee is for this much 50% off, we can say. Or we can do it for the for taking the appointments for the mehendi designs, the henna designs, what we say. Or for the for anything and everything, inshallah. We'll see one such mock-up for the mehendi designs or henna designs. Fine, one sales flyer. So what I'll do is I'll just put out here as okay, what I can start with, appointments available We just duplicate it. It's just the text that I'm writing, okay? It's not yet complete, it's not yet begun. We are just going to start. Bismillah. So henna designs. Okay, I just keep all of the text ready and then I start with the this one, editing. So appointments available for henna design. We will see this one. Okay, we'll write this here. Henna design by an artist, or what we say, the design artist, what we say, we can say anyway, design artist. I'll write any name. Okay, Samia. Okay, appointments available. I'll write it somewhere here. Okay. Okay, this is just what we are creating. We are just assigning our own text and this one. Okay, if you want to change the fonts, we'll just change the fonts and keep so that it looks great with the content that is here. For the available, let it be a handwritten, okay? Because handwritten text looks great. Available, is it not looking good? No, because it's totally caps. AV, no. This won't suffice a need. Okay, let me see if I can. Available. It needs to be in a handwriting format, so that looks good. Okay, it's totally up to you how you're going to arrange things. Now, I want you all to do it along with me, inshallah. Let me see how you all are doing it. First, just write the text, and then we are going to see how we can arrange the something that is the background and more. Appointments early. So the appointments, I think it should be bold format, right? Appointment available. Okay, so what I'll do, appointments. Let it be a bit bolder. Okay. Appointment available, right? Okay, change the text. See what looks great with the text. Okay. You have all of the texts that are here in the pro level available for you, okay? Okay. Okay, you can do it in your own ways, dear sisters and brothers. Come on. For example, if you're doing the sales banner for someone else, if you're into the professional feeds, like if you are going to do it for the this one, the web browser or web designing courses, web design or something like that, you can just change your web design by, you just leave it by, you can just mention how much you are going to charge if you're, if it's 50% off or something like that. I'm just showing for the some of the business sales, inshallah. I'll show some of the mockups, inshallah. You can just do it by yourself, okay? You have to change the way, change it in different ways, and you can do it. Fine, then you are going to assign a beautiful background. For example, for this background, what I'll write is, I'll see what backgrounds are here. Let me just type backgrounds, okay? Background, and search it here. You will be having so many backgrounds. Fine, you can take whichever backgrounds you want. For example, if you take this one, how to make assign it as a background, you just have to click on the three dot button and then replace the background. It's in this way. Fine, so if you do not want, for example, now I'm going to teach you a very important thing, dear sisters and brothers. Please concentrate, okay? You all, if you do not want something from here and you want some colors that are in your own what we say, photos or something like that, you need to move to the gallery, whatever you have downloaded. For example, you have downloaded this image, okay? this is the image that I just got from the Google, and you want the backgrounds like this, okay? Background similar to the photos that is here. You just have to click on the image that is behind and see which colors that suits this image. See here, you have images in this format. You just can put it up in that way, fine. It's totally your what we say, your screen, your creator screen. You just have to change it in your own way, fine. For example, this is the photo that I just got from the Google. Now what you can do is, now you want to place it over here, fine. So you just move to the elements. You have so many form of frames, okay? I want you all to move to the frames, and you have so many forms of frames. If you want, you just put this frame and put this one inside this, okay? If you do not like this, okay, probably this doesn't seem that great, so what you do, change the frames. You delete the frame, everything is gone. If you can, you could have detached it up, okay? If you wanted, you can detach it up by just clicking on this three dot button, and you're going to click on something called as detach image, okay? Both the frame and the images will be detached, okay? There's another form of doing things. And next thing, dear sisters and brothers, move to the elements, fine. You have something called as the, now for example, if you want to place this in this format, like what we say, in this way, if you want, you can place it in this way, okay? You have so many mockups, okay? I want to show you some of the mockups that are here on the on your Canva. Yes, sisters and brothers, I want you all to move to the apps, okay? Move to the apps. You have so many mockups, fine. In the apps, you have something called as, right there, mockup. Done. There is a mockup lab also, there is mockups also. You can just see whichever you want. In the mockups, just click on the mockups, fine. These are excellent tools, dear sisters and brothers, fine. Just check it. If you want to create it in a stunning way, you all can make it happen, fine. So see here, for example, if you want to put this one into this frame, to put this photo into this frame, you have to just click on that photo, keep it there, and then put it here inside this. One important thing, that should be in front, okay? The photo that is here should be assigned to the front. You can do it for both, for the elements also as well as the photos also, okay? Try it out with your own cell phones. If it doesn't work, then go with the go to your web browser and go with the desktop views, fine, desktop view, and then you can just try it out, fine, inshallah. So then you have something called as, on the apps, you have something called as the gradients, fine. I'm going to discuss with you all of the things that are here. Something called as gradient generator. If you want a gradient, dear sisters and brothers, if you want to have your own backgrounds, okay, if you want to have your own backgrounds like this, 10 colored backgrounds, you can assign 10 colors, 10 different colors, and then you can just make your own background. That's all. That's a great way of making your own gradients, okay? So see here, this is the way you can just make your own gradients, and you can just get back if you want and just click there, and the gradient will be generated. Okay, this is not giving, okay, we can just randomize the colors. We can randomize each time, it will randomize, and you can just add it to the design. Okay, this is how you actually add the gradients, and whichever you want, you can, for example, if you're not getting the idea for which gradient you want, you can just move in here and start with the gradient generator. And the next tab that is here, dear sisters and brothers, let me move to the next tab that is here. Something called as the upscaler. It is nothing but if the quality is low, then the quality of the photo will be increased. Then there is something called as text option. This was already discussed. We actually made the text into a text art. I've actually gave a type art, okay? Then we can animate the images into the anime characters, dear sisters and brothers. See here, we have that as well, okay? It's all for free. Come on, go and use it and see. And also there is something called as type gradient, okay? I don't wanted to show you all this one. The type gradient, when you click on this, you can just change your text into a gradient text. Probably in the text, dear sisters and brothers, you do not have an option called as gradients for the font, okay? So this one will help you a lot when you want to go with the business ideas. For example, if I want to write some place name or the name of the supermarket, or whichever I'm going to do with a sales banner, see here, I can just make it in this way. Whichever the gradient I want, I can give in whichever pattern I want. So this is how you actually make the gradient usage for the text, okay? This is the only way where you can make the gradients for the text, and this is where you can assign the color, whichever color you want, wherever the color you want. This blue color here, okay, this color here, okay, this much, done. Add to the design. This is the only way that you can get the gradients. Fine. Now there is another way here. We also can give the different fonts here. Okay, whichever font you want, you can give, change the font into beautiful fonts. Let me just see which font I can give. We can change the gradients here as well. Which alignment do you want to give? The line height, how much height should the line be in? And then whichever the gradient colors you want. And then we have it here, this one, and update the element. You can update it and put it there. Fine. This is how you can create your own ways. Okay, if you want just this one to be written in the gradients, you can do it in your own ways. Fine. So this is just a preview. Okay, I just wanted to discuss with you all of the apps that are available for you in the app corner of the Canva, and it is all for free. And in the free version, you won't be able to get it all. Fine. So then you have very important thing in the Canva apps, that is, okay, we'll see more of it. Okay, this was done. Then we have something called as bulk create. Most of the features that are here, dear sisters and brothers, that will be available on the laptops, okay, on the desktop view. That will be working perfectly with the desktop views. Okay, the QR code generator is done yesterday, right? Then there's something called as magic media. Probably I told you yesterday. Okay, what is this? It's AI generated images. I told you, alhamdulillah, this probably you all have gone through. I want you all to just go through this. You type anything, any characters or whatever we say, the island in 1994 view or something like that, generate the image, or you will get some of the images as such. It is AI generated, so it is called as magic media. Fine. So images, if you want, whichever you want, you can just play with this. If you want, you can just see here some of the images of island, which could be from 1994. It's just extracted out here. Fine. So let me just cancel it up. This is how we can just generate the images from the AI. Then we have some more apps here. Okay, there is an app called as logos. If you want your logos itself to appear, you can just click on the logos and you can get the logos. You can just go and type on the apps the logo. Okay, it will generate your own logo based on the AI, dear sisters and brothers, but it won't be that accurate, so we do not prefer using that. There is something called as Cartoonify, background eraser, enhancer. There are so many tools. Come on, you all just go move through each and every aspect and see what you all can do through all of it. Okay, this would be a homework for today's session, that you're going to see how you can just change each and everything, use each and everything. Okay, come on, we see here there's something called as magic morph also. See here how is it just changes the text. Is just type some text or type some element, it will change it in this format. Okay, even if you have a photo or something like that, you can just select an element and then you can just put it out here for changing the looks. Fine. It is called as a magic morph. And you also have something, dear sisters and brothers, called as making something into the written format. Like, I'll show you. Magic media is helpful. Mojo AI is also helpful. The sound draw helpful. Sketch to life is helpful. If you have just the sketch, you can just bring it to life by just clicking that. Image Dreamer, Colorize, AI image generation is also useful. The product studio, okay, this one I wanted to show you. Okay, you know, usually if you just have a product, see here, if you have a product, see here, this product I'll show you. This product, and if you want to put it on a beach, okay, let me just put this coffee on a beach and let me just generate it. What happens is this was just a coffee on the table, placed on the table. If you just put it on the beach, it will show that coffee on the beach. Okay, this is best for advertisements. Okay, yesterday I was just moving through some of the Adil Fadri, what is going on the Shark Tank, some of the advertisements, I mean the flyers that they have made, those are totally made from the Canva that I've just felt out. Okay, you can just look through each and everything and see how beautifully you can make the flyers through the Canva, inshallah ta'ala. So specifically and specially the sales flyer, dear sisters and brothers, you can make it excellent here. Fine. So it actually takes some time. I want you all to bear with patience, because this one gives you, see here, the coffee on the beach is done. Can you all just see it, dear sisters and brothers? So this is nothing but the AI. Okay, this is the AI tool that they have made use of, and the coffee that was placed on the table, it is placed on the beach. That's all. So using the AI, they actually generated this image. So you can just make use of this image. Let me delete this if you want. Make use of the image. I'll make use of this image in the next slide. Okay, and generate something that you like and something that you prefer to. Okay. Come on, dear sisters and brothers. Try each and every aspect of the Canva and make the beautiful projects out of it. Fine. So for now, let me just finish this project that we are stuck on. Okay, this one I want it inside a beautiful frame. So what I'll do, I'll put this as detach this image. I'll put it here. I'll delete this app. Okay, now let me just continue on the work that we were left out with. Fine. So let's go to the elements. Are you all doing it all along? Come on, you please type. Whichever frame you want, you will get. Okay, let me just prep the frame. I'll see what are some of the frames that I had. Okay, this one also was excellent. If you want, you can just prefer, check whatever you want to go with. Okay, something like this. Let me send it to the back, send to back, and let me decrease its transparency. Okay, something like this. I can place it in this way. Or you have so many ways of doing things. Now, if I do not like this background, I can change the backgrounds, move to the designs, and move to the elements, and put something like satin backgrounds or something like that. See if you have a beautiful satin background. You can put the satin backgrounds as well. For the R image, it is probably brown. So let me just place it at brown here. And what I'll do is I'll just add it to the background, replace to the background. I can do it in this way. Okay, it's totally up to you, dear sisters and brothers, how you take things to, which level you want to take your things to, and which way you want to show your things as. Okay, this one is here, and if I want to add this one, I want to add more details to this. Probably I can give a bit of corner rounding. I can add a border weight. No need of border weight. It looks clumsy. Okay, or I can place it here somewhere. Okay, the text should be black if it is light colored. If it is dark colored, then I could have given the text different. So what I'll do, I'll replace the background again. So we'll just move to the gallery. No, move to the photos. Again, if you want, I can take the satin one. I'll take this one now, just preferably. Okay, then let me just move to the elements and see if we have some beautiful borders. I'll just put the borders. And I'll see, okay, you can put the photos also on the frames also on the borders. Okay, yes, sisters and brothers, prefer using the frames as the borders, or if you want, you can just prefer using the photos as the borders. Fine. So how would you do that? Let me show you some of the mock-ups, some of the examples, how you can just add the photos of the same aspect as the borders. Okay, just a moment. If you want to place this one here, see here, you can just place this one here, and you want to show your henna design there, put on the elements, switch on the elements, and you can just put this one. Okay, I have just one image, you can put different ones. Fine. Okay, this looks great with it, this one. Okay, so okay, if you want it to be put in another way, see here, dear sisters and brothers, I'll just show you another way of doing things. Let me just duplicate this one thing. Let me duplicate it. Okay, duplicate it. Then what you need to do is you have to flip it up, flip this horizontal, not horizontal, let me flip this vertical. Okay, the image is flipped up, right? So what we'll do is we'll just detach the image. Okay, you have so many ways of doing things. Okay, I cannot tell you that this is the only way of doing things. Fine, because this is totally what we say, dear sisters and brothers, totally your creativity that you can put into the picture. Fine, make use of your talents, make use of your creativity, and put out the best inside your on your creator screen, inshallah ta'ala. So let me just flip it over. Okay, you know, with the creation, you will get different ideas. You will get the ideas with each of the creation. What we say, for every creation you will get the ideas. Whatever you create, for everything you will be getting different ideas for each and every concept that you're creating. Something like this you want to place. Okay, this itself, let me just flip it over. Flip horizontal, flip vertical, flip horizontal. So let me place it here. Okay, probably it was not flipped. Okay, you can just place it in this way as well. It's looking good, this as well. Fine. So okay, if you want to give some more corner rounding, give it and leave it. Fine. Something like this I have placed. If I would not want this, what I can do is I can detach it up, and I can just make the image inside the put the image behind the screen. Fine. How to detach it? Detach the image. and let me just delete it up. And if I want, I'll put this behind. And what I'll do, I'll lower its transparency and put it as behind. Fine. So this is with the whichever thing you're doing. Fine. You can, whichever thing you're doing, you can do it in this way as well. Then you can give different borders, dear sisters and brothers. Let me just put it to the back. Send to back. Okay. Then appointment available. Done. Writing. Okay. One thing, I want you all to match the text with the colors that are inside the design. Fine. So the colors that are there, something like the brownish. So let me add this to the brownish color. Font, more to the fonts, font coloring. See if you can add some colors that match the frame. So probably this would suffice or need. Yes, this would be okay with, because for the darker color, we need a lighter background. If you want, you can put an yellow color also. Okay, appointment available. And then you can just put 50% off, and or whichever you want you can put. Then we will just add some elements, and the elements we will see if we have any of the borders, or else you can just keep it in this way also. For example, see here, dear sisters and brothers, if you want to add the what we say, this cell phone number, the email or the location where you're going to make the appointments, which for which this you are going to ask for the appointments or something like that, you can make use of a small borders. Fine. Borders in the graphics, more to the borders in the graphics, and see if you have some borders, or you can just move to these shapes. In the shapes, you can just see if you have any of it, and get some of these squared shapes or something like that. Okay, a rectangle. Spelling should be perfect. On the rectangles, you can just select whichever shape you want and put some shapes here. You just have to give more information there, right? So we are going to add some informations. 1, 2, 3. 3 informations done. If I want, I can reduce this 2 as well and place it in this way, whichever way you want. It's totally your creativity that is put into the pictures, dear sisters and brothers. Fine. Okay. Then what I'll do, if it is brown, I do not want it in this color. Let me put it in this color. So this one as well. This one as well. Okay. So dear sisters and brothers, now we can just write whatever you want. For example, if you want to add some elements like buy one get one free, or for the sales flyer, you can just add it as such. For example, for this picture, what I can add is 50% off or something like that. So what I'll do, I'll just write it as 50% off itself, because you have so many graphics designed based on that. Okay. There are so many graphics designed based on 50% off on the first this one, or you can just write 50% discounted rate for this one. You can make use of all of it. Fine. Let me just undo it. So you actually select the graphics in which offers you something like which offers you the color changing thing. Okay, if it matches the color, then that is well and good. See here, this is actually matching the content. I mean, it is like a 3D the thing that is placed above this photo. Fine. This will actually be okay for our content. Fine. So then we can just add up whatever we want. Let me just duplicate this up, place this here, add a black color to this. Okay, let it be blue colored only. Yes, blue color would be going fine with this. Now you can just add the WhatsApp number. If it is the individual businesses, this is the way you are going to do things. Okay. Okay, let me just add what name I can add. It's just the email ID you can give, the WhatsApp number, and the location also. The phone number, let me just give it first, 9173382, etc., etc., etc. Okay. Okay. We'll just place it here. And one more important thing, dear sisters and brothers, you need to add the elements along with that. Okay. Add the phone. Just type each and everything. Phone. A phone icon. Add it. And the icon should be very excellent. Fine. If it's black, black. Blue, blue. Color should be chosen accordingly only. Fine. So then I'll just see if I can duplicate this up, I'll place it here. Then if they want to see you on the Instagram, whether your this one the designs are perfect or something like that, they can see you on Instagram as well. If you want to place this 50% off here somewhere, if you want to place it here somewhere, it's totally up to you. Fine. Appointment available. Okay, appointments available. Whatever way you want, you can arrange things. Fine. This is just a way. Actually it needs so much time to finish off a project, right? Instagram, at whatever Instagram, you have to put an element at design geek. Okay, this would be the ID, and then you can just add some email, or you can add the address to your sisters and brothers. Okay, after that you just can add the address, and let me place this at center itself because it's not matching the content. Appointments available. Then add something here. Instagram, if you want the Facebook ID, add the Facebook also. If you want whatever, it's nothing, it's totally up to you. Elements are free of cost. Use anything and everything that is here, whichever will match your content, and whichever you'll find it great to use it, dear sisters and brothers. This is the way you are just creating your own. See how beautifully you have created, right? Without any usage of the templates, you have created this. Okay, you did not make use of the templates, dear sisters and brothers, and alhamdulillah, you all have created it beautifully, right? This is just some of the techniques I'm showing you. Now if I want, I'll just duplicate it and I'll place it here. If I have my own website, I'll put the website name here. I've given it to corner rounding. This is somewhere here, placed it up here, right? It is in this way. And then for this one, if I want to add in what I said, if I want to add a website name, I'll add it. Or if I want to add a location where you will want to get it, I'll add it here. Okay, I'll put something like www. Okay, something here, you can add it. Right. So this is just a small mock-up how we created, right? Isn't it looking good? It looks great. Fine, just a small mock-up. You all can just make use of it, make use of each and every thing and the elements as well as the apps, and create a beautiful content. Okay, for example, for this coffee, what did I do, dear sisters and brothers? I told you already, I actually converted the coffee that was on the table of a restaurant into the beach wala, right? So this is by AI generated. What did I have actually? I actually downloaded for this one a coffee available on this one. See here, dear sisters and brothers, add to page. It was this one that was there. The AI converted this coffee into the something that is available on the beaches. Fine. Okay. Just see here. If you want, you can place it here in the background, and what we say, you can reduce it up, or what you can do is you can place it up here. And if you want to give it for the background also, you can just move to the colors of this one and give a beautiful color that is from this one itself. Okay, this is proper background color. Okay, now when you want to add, see here what happened when you added this image. Now you want to add this, make this image submerged with the background. How you can do it, dear sisters and brothers, is please concentrate, move to the elements, go to something called a shadow. Okay, in the shadow also you can do, or also with this one also you can do, with the rectangles also you can do. I'll show you with the rectangle first. Okay, with the rectangles only, take the rectangles, keep it at the edges. Okay, keep it at the edges. Okay, and then if you want to make it a gradient, it is perfect look. Fine, make it in this way and give it a bit, what we say, transparency should be very low. Okay, transparency should be low, and in this way you actually can make this edges are so sharp, right? So you want to remove those sharp edges, and you want to make it like it is submerged inside this picture. So how you can do it, this one I'm showing you. If you want to reduce the transparency, you can do it. You have to have the same rectangular frame, and you're going to place it above this, right? So now you can just add some gradients for this text. For this one, you can add the gradients. Here it is in the gradients. Move to the gradients if you can. Or probably if it is not for the gradients, let me see how you can do it. It's totally with this one you can do, dear sisters and brothers, what we say, with the transparency as well as the in this way, in this kind, a bit more. Okay, this could be a better option. And then corner rounding, give it some shapes or giving it a corner rounding, and that would actually make it submerged with your own pics. Fine. Shapes, edges, Con rounding. Auto weight? No, not at all. So probably this is not getting good finishing. Let me see some other things that we can do. Okay, the thing that I told you, this is not getting a good finishing. So what I told you, usually we do things like this. Shadow, you have to start with shadow. That I thought to generate it by myself, but it wasn't possible. Okay, usually the shadow format, we will just place it. For example, if I want to remove this one, I'll just change its color. Just see here, dear sisters and brothers. I don't want to change this look of this one. What I'll do, I'll add the same color to it. Okay, this is not color changeable. Or some of the shadows will be color changeable. Move to that and change it, fine. Okay, you can give it in this way. Okay, it's totally your way of doing things, inshallah. So for now, if I do not want this in this format, what I'll do is I'll reduce the transparency of this itself. I'll put it out in the midst and reduce this transparency. Done. Okay, this is one way of doing things. Then what I'll do is I'll add some things to it. Henna design is here, and if I want the coffee cafe, and I'll put some of the some more informations to it, and I'll write it as dear sisters and brothers, I want you to do this incomplete project. Okay, I want you all to do this project. You can just do with the coffee also, you can do it with anything. For example, if I want to make a Ramadan sale flyer, what I'll do, I'll just move here and I'll take some good Islamic contents, Islamic backgrounds. Okay, I'll move to the elements and see Islamic backgrounds. Islamic backgrounds are excellent here. You can touch with anything, which you can move through anything. You can see whichever will be excellent for you. You can go with that. Fine. For example, this is a longer frame. You can select the longer ones. Okay, alhamdulillah. If you want, you can just select this one as well and put it as a background. Replace background. Fine. Okay. For Ramadan sale, this would not look that great, right? A Ramadan sale. Let me see what can take us along. Not even this one. So take a beautiful background that will be helpful for you, or else make your own backgrounds. Fine, make your own backgrounds. Just take the patterns, take some patterns, Islamic related patterns, and just make it replace it. Okay, I'll go along with this. Fine, I'll go with this, and then I'll go to the graphics. I'll see if I have some patterns. Okay, if I want, I'll put as well, because I used it recently in one of the designs. Okay, let me just leave that. Put it over here. If you want, you can just get some ideas from this one, dear sisters and brothers. Move to the templates and get some ideas. Fine. Okay. If you want, put it up here. Ramadan sale. Just 2 to 3 line. If you want to put up here, put it up. Or it's totally up to you, dear sisters and brothers. Come on. Add a heading. Ramadan. I'll put Ramadan here. Let me just cover this up in a good font. Okay, then I'll see if I can put the sale. Color should be very matching. Ramadan. Okay. You can match it up with it, whichever you want. For now, this much image color session. Okay. Then let me see if I have, okay, this color is not perfect. Okay, then let me see if you have sales or something like that. In the elements, you will have everything like sales, the Ramadan also, the word Ramadan written is also available in the elements. So move to the graphics and see if you have something called as a sales. See here, you will have something called the sales. You can grab this up or something like this, just the sale written, you'll see. Or something like this, sale. Okay, you can just mention this up, lighten this up. There are so many flyers using this, just the sale. Fine, if you want to make use of that, or else you can write Ramadan sales by your own self. Okay, or you can write someone who is giving that as Ramadan sales. You can write the name of the firms, the businesses who are giving this Ramadan sale, and you can just start off writing the content. Then you can just create the mockups. Okay. And one more important thing, dear sisters and brothers, if you want to include something inside the photos, okay, this one I want to touch this topic as well. Move to the elements. Okay. For example, if you want to write sale, fine, just write yes. Just take yes and take the frames of yes. Yes. Then move to the element. This is one another point that I wanted to discuss with you. Yes, A. Place it somewhere here. Elements. Take fun some more. You will find some of the beautiful things in which are written in this way, and they have actually put the pictures inside this. How to put the pictures? Pictures inside. Okay. Okay, what will I do with this is, let me see what sale I want to put up. So for the purses or something like that, or give me some another idea. So let me just put some dresses. Let me see if there's any dress collection or something like that. In the photos, I'll see. Dress would not be fine. The purse or the bag, let me just put the photos. Okay. I want to put it all inside. So how would you put this up? If you put it here, it will be gone to the single one. So you want this to be in the entirety. So what you'll do, you'll just take it out. Let me just take it out. Let me just put this in the back. Okay, let me just send it to the back. I want it in this way, right? So what I'll do, send to back. And then let me just duplicate this up. Copy, paste. Done. First for the yes. And for yes, we are going to give the first only. And then I'll just duplicate it again. And then for A, I'm going to give it like this look after the second look. And then for this, I'll duplicate it again. I'll give the yellow look. Yellow should be the middle look. Then I'll duplicate it again. I'll give this another look. Okay, this is totally playing with the things that you all can do it. Okay, I'll just remove this something that is behind. So this is some of the things that you all can create with. Okay, if you want it to be looking like continuous thing, you have to arrange it beautifully. Fine. So for example, यहाँ पे इस तरह था. You have to arrange it in this way, and you can send it together like this. Fine. And that this one should be matched together. Okay, matched together. You have to match this S-A-L-E together. So this is how you actually make use and create the things in this way. Fine. See, yeah, now it is matching. Then you can put up yell here, and then see how well you can match it up with the background. Double click on it, and this was seen in some of the templates. Okay, you might be able to you might question how can I create such a thing, such a beautiful thing. So this is how you actually can create it beautifully. Fine. So in this way, you can just create the mockups of each and every design, and inshallah that will actually be looking excellent. Fine. So now I want you all to see the templates. Okay, go through the templates and see whichever the flyers you can create with. Move to the designs, see the templates, and see how beautiful you have options you have in the Canva. Fine. In the Canva, you have so many templates of this one. So let me just put it as sale, search it as sale, and you will have so many sales related templates. And each and every one, dear sisters and brothers, here that is an template. You will be able to understand what they have used in each and everything once you have just gone through all of it. Fine. See, dear sisters and brothers, just the simplest things that they have used and made a beautiful copy of the templates, right? So can you all tell me what is used here? And this template, it is nothing but they have used a shop now, they have used this one, some of the shadows options, and then this one, text one, 50% off, shop now, done. This one, excellently done. This one, bordering, the frames, 3 frames were used here, buy two get one free, all of it has written. So all of it that you find here, dear sisters and brothers, is easily doable, is easily you just need an inspiration, you just need something to do, that's all. You need your creativity and some options that you all can put up, and you can all can create it stunningly. And this one, we used it in our flyer, right? This one, we used it at first, not this one. Something like this. Okay, this one, the cutout, we used it in our project at the first, right? So you can all make use of each and every aspect that is here and create a beautiful option out of it, inshallah. So alhamdulillah, this was a session for today. We actually dealt with all of the flyers that you all can prepare. Dear sisters and brothers, so for example, if you have a single product, then you can just make use of this one, and you can add single product there. This can be found like like this. You have to just write it as in the elements. You will find it all. Okay, how you have to find the things is you can just like write it as platform. Okay, platform, whichever platform you want, a black platform, white platform, you will find it all. See here, if you want to place a shoes on it and make a beautiful advertisement, then you just write in the elements shoes. Search for the shoes and you will find a beautiful shoe there. You just can insert that if you want to have it from the this canva itself, but if you want to have it for your own firm or something like that, you can place your own this one. Fine, those are all the options that you have. So let me see which is a beautiful one here. So if you want, you can place it here. Okay, I'll place it here. Done. If I do not want this one, I'll delete this up. I can change this bordering to different one. So let me just put it as the round platform. Okay, platform, you just can put it as platform or round platform. So you have so many options, dear sisters and brothers. Search here. Okay, borders, if you want, search for the borders. If you want patterns, different patterns, search for the different patterns. If you want bluish, say it's bluish. It's actually perfect for our need. So I'll just put it sent to the back. Done. See, now it is like you have placed this shoe on this platform. Now it is like you want to put a 50% off. Put a 50% off. First, you can arrange with the elements only. Then you can go with the text writing. Fine. Then you can move with the backgrounds that you want. 50% off. Done. 50% off. If you want to give it in this color, give it in this color. If you want to change the colors, you have the option of changing the colors as well. Then you want to change the font color, change the font color to whichever is there. If you want to change, there is some other color also, they're changeable colors. If there is something like whatever the shoe colors are there, lightish blue, you can put the lightish blue. Darkish blue, you cannot put. This one also, if you want, you can put. Now, what background you want? You want the background in the patterns. Click on the background and change it based on the patterns also. See here, if you want to go do the background in the gradients, put on the gradients, switch on the gradients, move to the gradients colors, wherever the color is. And then, so this is the background that we have. Move to the gradients again. Click on this colors and now change the gradient color, whichever you want. Okay, there is something called as eyedropper. Okay, I don't want to explain to you that as well. Click on the eyedropper. Eyedropper ka matlab hota hai, you're going to take the photo, the colors from the images. Fine, from the images. For this shoe, I want to take the color from. I took the color from the shoe. For this first blue. Okay, for the next one, let me take the color from the shoes. The orange color from the shoes. So I'll take this eyedropper. I'll move to this orange position. Done. I'll click on the done button. See here, this is how you actually do this in the different ways. If you want to add more colors to this gradient, 3 colors. Dear sisters and brothers, someone had a doubt on this. So I'm dealing with this topic. Fine. I'll go to the eyedropper and again I'll take this dark color. Done. Color picked. Then I'll move back. So I want to change this colors in different patterns. Changed. So this is how we actually apply the gradient look for each and everything. Isn't it looking great? Yes. Now you just have to put the what we say, the text wherever you want. Put some text, put some logos, put anything, put aspect ratio and start off, dear sisters and brothers. You all can do it beautifully. You all can do it excellently. These are just the ideas that I'm giving you. I cannot finish all the projects in just 1 hour of the class, right? So those are the ideas that I'm giving to you. Now you can just add the this one, what we say, the lower thirds like shop now, order now, all of it are available. Buy one get one free, everything is available. We have been doing the projects from past 3 to 4 years on Canva, and that is excellent to go with. Fine. The banners we have had, at least we have prepared 50 to 60 banners. So remember, dear sisters and brothers, this is an excellent application that you all can go with. Fine. Now we want to change the colors here. Now you can just put the colors that are on the this one, what we say, the shoes. So what we'll do, we can just change it out like this. Shop now, 50% off. Who is offering this? Oh, just you can just put shop now somewhere here. So I want to adjust this. So how to select it? Multiple. If you are with the laptop, select multiple, click on the select multiple and select it and move it a bit upwards. And shop now, if you want to put it here, put it below. Or if you want to put it here, put it here. Okay, one important thing, dear sisters and brothers, I wanted to refer to is something called as animated designs. Okay, that will be dealt in the last class. Okay, we are going to see all of the video editing in the last class that with the Canva. But now, because the customer, the clients that you will get, dear sisters and brothers, the clients that you will get, they actually make use of the flyers to put on the advertisements on the Facebook and WhatsApp and also the Instagram. So what they all will do is they ask you for one mock-up copy of the same flyer in the animated pattern for 30 seconds. 30-second WhatsApp story, 30-second Instagram story, so that they can just put it on the Instagram and this one with their voiceover. Okay, if you want a voiceover, we actually can generate it with the AI that is here. Fine. In the AI generation, you will have the voiceover also. Okay, we also have something called as a transcribe to the audios. They can transcribe and they actually can give the captions for the audios also. For example, this one, dear sisters and brothers, you have created this thing that you have created this, and you want to animate it and give it to the client, so that they will add their own, what we say, they want to add their own music to it, or what they say, they want to add their own voiceover to it. So what we'll do, we'll just move to something called as animate button, and in the animation you have all of the animations available for the Canva users, for the pro Canva users. For example, if you want to just put a corporate this one, put it and just click on the three button that is here, settings, on enter, on exit, both you have, and you can just click on the both, whichever animation you want you can give. And also the seconds you will have, dear sisters and brothers. How to change the seconds is go back, and there is something called as 5 seconds written here. If you want to play it for 30 seconds, usually they ask you to create a 30 second for a 30 second and give, and just create it for the 30 second. Now play this over, this will be played. For example, I did not apply it to all pages. If I want, I can apply the same animation to all pages. How to apply the same animation? You have to click on the apply to all pages, and if it is just the animation, let me show you with the animation. Okay, this much, it will show you here itself, like a 3.0 is done. Then the flip animation is, the corporate animation was given. So it will show you here, apply to all pages. You have applied it. Now when you play this up, it will be like this. Okay. Both on enter and exit you have to give, and I have given it for 30 seconds. Now it will wait for 30 seconds and then it will play. It will show you an out animation, then again the in animation for the next template, for the next, again the out animation, again in animation, and so fine. So whatever you want, you can assign it, the seconds you can assign it. For now I want to show it for the just 2 to 3 seconds. Okay, let me show you for 3 seconds. Okay, I think I did not apply it for all pages. Let me apply it for all pages and let me play this up. So this is the way that it works. Fine. It will move out, and then the next will appear. Then what happens is, then this will appear. Okay, this was just the things that we actually did to see how we can create things, right? Okay, this is how actually it will show you. So you can just change the animation whichever you want. Fine. For each, if you want, you can assign the animation, dear sisters and brothers. Or for whole, if you want, you can assign. How to assign for the whole? You have to click on the background. For each, if you want to assign the animation, click on each of it and animate. Go to the animate and see which you can apply. The shift animation is here. No, if you want to spread animation, you can go with the spread animation. Skate animation, skate animation. There are very beautiful animations in the Canva. You can just animate the text. You can animate the elements. You can animate by clicking on each and everything. In animation and out animation, you can just give for each and everything. The stomp animation, the rubber stomp that is available in the KineMaster, it is here. So this animation, whichever you want, the scrapbook animation for this, or there's something called as a create animation also. Okay, you can just select and drag it from wherever you want, and you can just give it a path. Okay, if for example this one, this is an excellent tool that is here. Okay, so if you want to give it a smooth animation, whichever animation you want, you can give it. You can create your own animation. This is the pro level of Canva that you have this this tool as. Okay, that you can create your own animation. For example, I'll click on this. Now they'll tell you how you will make it move. That's just the moving of the this one. Okay, there's nothing called as a increasing its size or something like that. Okay, if you want to increase the space, you can just increase. You can want to flicker it and move. You can move. You can pulse it and move. You can move, wiggle it and move. You can move, or something like that. It's totally up to you how well you want to animate the things, right? So the animation is available, different tools are available, the gradient is explained, the elements is explained, what you have to insert, and I've already told you, dear sisters and brothers, you have so many elements on the line. Buy one get one free. See here, if you want to have something called as buy now you will have buy one get one free. You will have all of it, you will have in the form of the elements. The work of writing and using the rectangle borders one after another has been produced, and you can just use all of the elements and create a beautiful stuff, fine, inshallah ta'ala. So alhamdulillah, this was the class for today. If you have any doubts, you can just ask me. I will help you out throughout, inshallah. For example, if you have to use this one, you can just make use of it in beautiful ways, dear sisters and brothers. For this, if you want to put a tag like buy one get one free or something like here, you can just make use of that as well. So some of the projects that I have designed, I have shown you already. Actually, it takes much time to create the projects that are for the bigger projects, like what I told you. Each and every project, if you want to add it for the supermarkets or something like that, that is a bigger project. These are very small projects. You can create it in at least 15 minutes. This took at least 10 minutes or 15 minutes to create, right? I explained to you the things, so it actually took the time, but these things are very easy to create, fine. This is easily creatable. Inshallah, you all can do it excellently. So even this one, dear sisters and brothers, this just takes 5 to 10 minutes. So today's homework would be something like you have to create a beautiful sales flyer and send it to me, inshallah ta'ala. Anything, even if you are a web designer, anything like that, if you are offering the courses, or courses was dealt already, right? Course designing is not required, but I want you all to have a business flyer, fine. Business flyer is practice whatever you have learned, inshallah. Not only using the templates, dear sisters and brothers, not just by using the templates, do it by your own, fine. The templates is a last option. If you're not finding any good ideas or anything, you can just go to the templates as a last option, because you're going to design by yourself, inshallah ta'ala. You're going to be your own designer. You're going to create on your own, inshallah ta'ala. So alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, this was a class for today. This is a homework for today's session, that you're going to design a flyer for any business, inshallah, and hopefully you all will do it beautifully, because all of the homeworks that you all have submitted were excellently submitted. Okay, so alhamdulillah, if you have any doubts, you can just submit me, you can just ping me, I'll help you throughout. So jazakumullahu khairan kaseera. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Subhanakallahumma bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.